What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, before we go into the commentary, I just want to say I think I fixed my microphone here. I'm pretty positive I've fixed it. I don't know what the issue was. I don't know what the problem happened. But for some reason, my microphone just boosted up by 10,000 out of nowhere. But I think I got it back to the correct sound and how it sounded originally. So thank God I got that out of the way. But today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2020. Now, I know there's not much to talk about. No gameplay, no updates, no maps being shown off, any guns being shown off, characters, campaign, nothing. We haven't seen a single bit of anything. It's literally just been a puzzle for about 2 weeks now, I would say, and we haven't gotten anything from the puzzle. It's literally just a puzzle to solve another puzzle, to solve another puzzle, to solve another puzzle, so on. So it's the stupidest system I've ever seen in my whole life. But that's besides the point. While we're waiting for the brand new trailer that they're working on at Treyarch for Call of Duty 2020, I decided to go ahead and put together my Call of Duty 2020 wish list and everything that I would like to see added into this video game. And mostly I'm going to be speaking about things that I enjoyed from Call of Duty Modern Warfare that I would like to see implemented into the next Call of Duty game. But guys, let's go ahead and start off this commentary. Now, the first thing on my list is no doors whatsoever in Call of Duty 2020. Now, this is going to be probably a pretty popular one amongst the crowd, and I understand some people think, doors is not much of an issue, but this is my personal experience when it comes to doors. Now, in Call of Duty, doors just add another layer of protection for campers, in my personal opinion. You see, if this was any other video game, it would more than likely work, being able to creep through doors, check your surroundings and stuff like that. But in games where people camp behind corners with 2 claymores and a 7.25 or an overpowered M4 holding one angle for 10 minutes straight, doors don't work too well in a video game that revolves around that. I see where they're coming from. Don't get me wrong. I definitely saw where Infinity Ward was trying to come from, especially was trying to make a very realistic game, because apparently doors are very realistic, which they are, I guess, but you get it. You get what I'm saying here. At the end of the day, doors just should not be in Call of Duty games. I feel like it just kills the flow. In a game that's all about movement, fast-paced action, flow, doors kind of stop the flow. Now, in games like a game like Rainbow Six Siege or Valorant, CSGO, tactical shooters, I think doors would work a lot better, because then you would have to approach the door, you have to creep through, got to check your surroundings. But in games like Call of Duty, the typical Call of Duty player doesn't think about, breaching into a building and clearing the whole building out. No, they run straight in and they kill what they can see or they get killed. There's no in between. And in a game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where it's doors everywhere, it completely blocks off the whole flow and allows campers to camp even harder. First off, you can't see claymores that are behind doors. People could set them up perfectly, and you run through a door, you get blown up. You open the door, they hear it instantly. You can't even creak the door open. There's a technique in this game where you ADS and then you open the door, and it slowly opens it up, but they can still hear that noise as well. Basically, everything about the door is just magical for campers. It allows campers to have every advantage in the possible world. You can't even creep through the door. It's just the stupidest mechanic in the world. They need to completely remove them. I never ever in a million years want to see another door implemented into a Call of Duty video game. Alright, now second up, I want to see a normal minimap return into Call of Duty 2020. None of this bullcrap that they tried to pull off with Modern Warfare, where the minimap doesn't work. What do you think we are, Activision? I mean, I get a minimap in every other video game. Every video game I could possibly think of. Even in freaking Valorant, a tactical shooter, I still get a pretty typical normal minimap. Why did you guys feel like in a Call of Duty game, you needed to take the red dots off the minimap? Once again, it just helps noobs. It helps people camp even more because it's harder to find their spots. And instead of knowing their exact location, you have to look at the top of the compass, see where the red dot's coming from, predict, maybe he's upstairs, maybe he's downstairs, maybe he's inside, maybe he's outside. It's not an exact location. But with a regular minimap, you either use a suppressor and stay off the minimap, or you don't use a suppressor and you show up on the minimap. And it allows you to pinpoint the exact location of an enemy, and it makes you think harder. When you have an unsuppressed weapon and you show up on the minimap, it makes you think of your next strategy. You just shot. You showed up on the minimap, so you either rotate, you hold down the location and predict where the enemy's going to push you from. It's a lot of different factors when it comes to having a minimap in a video game. But with no minimap, it takes away all the brain work. It's basically for lazy people to stay lazy. You can camp, you don't have to move, you don't have to rotate, you don't even have to put a suppressor on your gun. You just literally sit in one spot and nobody will even guess where you are. It's stupid. Once again, it's another thing that whatever Infinity Ward was trying to design for noobs, since this is such a noob-friendly video game. I don't want to see any of that garbage. Bring back the regular minimap, bring it back to traditional Call of Duty style, and stop trying to make a brainless Call of Duty game. Please, for the love of God, make a game that actually makes you think a little bit. God, I don't know why that's so hard. Third up on my list is variety of guns to use. Now, I actually just made a commentary about this. Well, actually, not a commentary. I made a live commentary about this just the other day. But I want to see variety in weapons when it comes to Call of Duty 2020. Now, yes, we did get a lot of variety when it comes to Call of Duty 2019 Modern Warfare. But the fact of the matter is that half the guns are useless. There's only like 2 to 3 reliable weapons that you can use every single game. And if you step out of those boundaries, if you step out of your comfort zone and you try to expand your horizon and try different guns, you're just going to be instantly punished by other sweats, which is going to force you back into the same exact weapons that you have to use every single game. I don't want to see that. That's beyond boring. Once again, it's lazy from the developers that they just can't simply make a good weapon balance. I want to see something like Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, where every single gun was viable. You can use every weapon basically, and they'll all feel good. Yes, it might be 1 to 2 bad guns, but not every single gun in the whole game is going to be trash besides 2 weapons. I just want a little variety. You know, nothing is more boring than being forced to use the same gun for a full year. And if you don't use that same gun, you're going to be punished or get your butt completely stomped out. That's simply not fun. That's not fun, Infinity Ward. Please, for the love of God. Like you see in this gameplay, I'm using the MP5, and we still lose this game. Spoiler alert, we lost this match. But I mean, could you imagine if I didn't use the MP5? We probably would have lost 10 times worse than we already did in this game. It's crucial to use the meta weapons in Modern Warfare. I do not want to see the return of that. Next up on my list is I want to see less cheese, and I want to see them focus more about gun skill in their title. Nothing makes me more angry than playing a Call of Duty game that basically strictly revolves around cheese, which has been pretty much every single Call of Duty game we've seen in like the past 5+ years, maybe 5 to 8 years. Every single year they release a Call of Duty game, there's more cheese than actual gun skill. Please, just take me back to the days of COD 4 and World at War, where you actually had to get good at the game, and if you weren't good at shooting a weapon, you're going to get your ass stomped. Please take me back. I'm so tired of playing video games where noobs get every single advantage in the universe, and it's only in Call of Duty. I can go play Battlefield. I can go play Rainbow. I name all these games all the time. I name the same games. It's whatever. You guys know what games I'm going to name. You can play any FPS game, and there's not as much cheese as there is in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or just any Call of Duty game in general. All Call of Duty games give noobs the upper hand advantage in so many situations, whether it's death streaks or allowing you to get a streak without even having to kill anybody, the support streaks, or giving you tons of claymores, millions of frags that kill instantly, and stun grenades that stun you for 2 centuries and you can't even move it. It's so many obnoxious things when it comes to a Call of Duty game that kills the actual experience, that kills the actual skill gap in the video game. That's what I want to see. I want to see a skill gap. I want to see a difference between a good player and a bad player. Because right now, with the current video game, everybody's a good player at this point. Everybody. There is no difference between a bad player and a good player. Anybody in the world could pick up a weapon in Modern Warfare, stomp out a lobby, get a few kills, use a 7.2 and a couple of claymores, and you're set. You're going to be happy for the game. I don't want to see that. I really would enjoy to see a return to back when gunplay was key to winning it in gunfights and just enjoying the video game. That's what I want to see. I'm tired of all this cheese ruining our games. The next point on my list is I want to see the same microtransaction system return from Call of Duty 2019 into Call of Duty 2020. Now, this was probably the best microtransaction system we have ever seen in Call of Duty history. No loot boxes, no paid-to-win weapons. Basically, everything is free. You earn your weapons through the Battle Pass for free. You basically earn all your attachments for free. You earn your camos for free. You earn everything for free. You get free maps. You get free everything. It's really actually awesome. I really did enjoy the microtransaction system this year in Modern Warfare 2019. I just wish that the game was better so I can enjoy the full system. But if Call of Duty 2020 copies the same microtransaction system and actually makes the gameplay fun, this game might take off. Seriously, it might be the best seller for them. It will probably make them millions, if not billions of dollars off of microtransactions. Since this game, if Modern Warfare can make billions of dollars, I guarantee that Treyarch will make billions of dollars as well in their next title. So let's be honest here. The microtransaction system is amazing. I do not want to see the return of supply drops, paid to win anything. I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see DLC maps return to split the player base. I don't want any of that. I want the same exact thing that we got in Modern Warfare 2019 because it was awesome. Free maps. I mean, come on now, man. Every single year in Call of Duty, we always had to pay for our DLC maps, and every single year it split the community. It was just awful, but now we get it for free. We get weapons for free. We get camos for free. I enjoy it. And then you can buy skins from the store if you want. That's perfectly fine with me. As long as you're not buying weapons or buying points to get crates to get weapons, I'm perfectly good. I'm happy with the way it is. Next on my list is I don't want Call of Duty 2020 to be strictly revolved around Warzone. I don't want to see this happen because Warzone already completely destroyed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, in my personal opinion. And I would prefer if Treyarch focused way more on the multiplayer side than on Battle Royale side. Now, since it's already Warzone and this game has already been made, I don't know how Treyarch is going to do this. I don't know if they're going to use... Well, it's on the same engine, so I'm assuming that it's going to take less work because Infinity Ward had to basically start Warzone from scratch on the new engine. But hopefully, since they're transferring over Warzone on the same exact engine over to Treyarch, they're not going to have to make anything different. They should be able to use the same engine, the same, whatever they used for Warzone, and just change the map around to make it look like a Cold War scenario, make it fit Treyarch vibes a little bit more, and it should be easy as that. I just want them to put more of their focus on multiplayer this year. Multiplayer is what makes Call of Duty spark. It's what makes Call of Duty good. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see any of that Warzone BR bullcrap anymore. Even though BRs are obviously the most popular genre right now in gaming, I just want a multiplayer game, man. It's been a minute since Call of Duty actually focused on that. I mean, World War II was the last one that actually focused on it, and then Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare were completely about BR. I just don't want to see that no more. Next up is I want the same exact movement style from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, no more stuff from Modern Warfare because Modern Warfare is a bad game. It's going to make Call of Duty 2020 bad. But in my personal opinion, I think the movement system in this game is amazing. I love slide canceling. I love double jumping. I love everything. I mean, everything in this game is very fluent. If the maps were better and it was less campy and the footsteps were lowered and stuff like that, I feel like this game would be outstanding. Because like I said, out of all the boots on the ground games I've played, I think Modern Warfare has by far the best movement system we have ever seen. You can move fast, you can rotate fast, you could just be a very aggressive player. It's just not in a very aggressive video game, so it sucks. But if we saw the same movement system go into a Treyarch game and they actually made the gameplay fun, it would be a banger. 110% guaranteed it would be a banger. And after the movement, the next bullet is to lower the skill-based matchmaking. As we all know, skill-based matchmaking was a massive problem in Call of Duty 2019 Modern Warfare. I don't want to see that again, man. I mean, so many people had to reverse boost and do things just to get gameplays in this game. It shouldn't have to be that way. You shouldn't have to play this game for 3+ hours to get one gameplay for content. And I know, content creators, boo-hoo. I mean, oh my god, you only play the game for 2 to 3 hours while I'm at work for 8+ hours. Trust me, I understand your struggle. I know why you're angry at people who do YouTube for full time and all they have to do is wake up and play a video game for a couple of hours, move on with their day. But trust me, it is a very stressful thing. It might be more stressful for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I work every single day of my life, and then on top of that, I have to come home and get gameplay at a very late time, and I have to wake up in the morning for more work. So I have to make sure. So my schedule is very tight, which is understandable to why I don't like it. But let's be honest here. Playing Modern Warfare for more than 1 hour is a chore enough as it is. Nobody wants to do that. So please, for the love of God, just lower skill-based matchmaking. Make it just a tiny bit more fun and enjoyable for actual skilled players. Please. Next up, I really want them to focus more on fun than realism. Yes, realism is a cool aspect. I love when I see realism in video games because it makes me feel a little bit more in the moment when I'm playing the title. But I don't want realism to completely take over the fun factor of a Call of Duty game. Then it's just ruined. You know what I'm saying? They need to take an example from World at War. World at War is the perfect example. Complete realism. I mean, that is like realism down to the T right there. But at the same time, the game is fun. It's not a flashy game like the rest of Treyarch games are, which I don't really care for that style of visuals and stuff like Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, maybe a little Black Ops 2 where it's extremely colorful and vibrant and stuff like that. I never really cared for games like that. I always enjoyed the more warlike, dark, gritty type video games. That was always my style. But in these new games, they just can't do it right. They make the visibility awful. They make the gameplay boring and slow. They make it way too realistic. It's a fine line that you can ride to make a realistic game, but at the same time make it fun. Like I said, use World at War as an example. The game is a blast. Has so much flow. The map designs are perfect, but at the same time, it's realistic. It's not extremely vibrant. It's very dark. It's a gritty game. It's very hardcore. Limbs are flying off when you shoot them with the shot. I mean, it's very gritty, and it's just amazing. It's an amazing video game. I want them to use that as an inspiration for Call of Duty 2020 to hopefully make sure that they don't go, way too realistic, but still keep a little fun in their video game. And the last thing I came up with is just give us back the prestige system. I don't know what idiot at Infinity Ward really thought it was a good idea to do seasonal ranks, but I have never been more bored and more underwhelmed and just not, what's the word I can use for this? Just influenced. I'm not influenced to want to grind this video game whatsoever because it's no point. I mean, I grind to 155, I sit there for a month or two until the next season comes out, they reset me back down, and I do the same thing. It's so stupid, it's so pointless. It's by far the worst ranking system we have ever seen in a Call of Duty video game. I don't want to see a return of that. I just want to see our traditional prestige system and just to leave it at that. Please, for the love of God, just leave it at that. Never change the ranking system ever again. That's one massive issue that I had with Modern Warfare, is that they changed so many things that didn't even have to be changed and that nobody complained about. They literally kept all the problems that we complained about, and they changed all the things we didn't complain about. Just don't do that, please. Keep everything that's good in the game good, and then fix the things that the community complains about. That's all you have to do. You don't have to change things that don't need to be touched. The prestige system was perfectly fine. We need it back. We definitely need it back because this new seasonal ranking system is by far the worst thing I've ever seen in any video game I've ever played. But guys, that is going to sum up my actual wish list for Call of Duty 2020. If you guys have anything that you didn't hear on this list, make sure you go down in the comment section and let me know what you guys want to see out of this next Call of Duty game. Whether it's classes that you want to see, certain weapons, certain playstyles. What do you guys want out of Call of Duty 2020? But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, by all means, leave a dislike. If you're brand new and enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, you want to chat with me, I have two sources. You can follow me over on Twitter, or you can follow me over on Discord, which is an app for your phone or your desktop. Both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is down in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.